So you get out of jail, Rick, and or prison, excuse me, and you hit the streets. And
running.
Hit the streets running. When did you find out there was a rapper who took your name?
I was in Texarkana, man, when I first found out about dude using my name. I had a book club while I was there, so this youngster brought me a magazine, and they had the guy on there with his mouth open and all these gold chains and a beard, you know, and he was saying that his name was Rick Ross, and I was like, what? So I reached out to him, you know, like, man, who know this dude? And finally I caught up with him in New York at one of my partners' magazine. One of my partners was writing for this magazine, and he was like, man, dude gonna be in my office Monday. Call me at 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock, whatever. I don't remember the time, but whatever time it was, he called me, he gonna be here. I just handed him the phone. So he did that. And I tried to rap to him, you know, and see where his head was at and see if we could come up with some energies, you know, because I knew what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, he faking the funk. Like, I ain't gonna be faking the funk. I'm gonna be serious with this thing. So we talked, and he sold me a bunch of lies and faultition. And I should have known, though. You know, anybody would name themselves after another man. You know, it got to be some loose screws in there somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
You know, go out and earn your own reputation. You know, be who you are. You know. Earn your stripes. We don't get stripes away around here. They earned.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, but anyway, we rapped, and eventually I sued him, you know. I thought I could get some of Universal's money or Warner Brothers' money, one of them, you know. Thought I could tap into their bank account. So I tried it, you know, gave it a shot. I lost in court, and, you know, after I lost, I said, you know what? Don't be a sore loser. Reach out to him again.
Yeah.
See if y'all can put some things together, because you still got game, you know.
Yeah.
I did that, and he went on the Breakfast Club and called me an informant, and well, he got his on the internet. They gave it to him, you know. A bunch of the OGs defending me. I didn't have to defend myself, you know. They became my lawyer.
Yeah.
And defended me. So I really don't even think about that dude.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's so minute in my world that, and I think he's even fading off in the regular world. I know when I got out of prison, you know, that's all you heard on the radio. I couldn't help but listen to him, and now I'd probably have to search to hear him.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to. So he's really minute in my world. You know, a non-factor. Only time I would talk about him is, you know, when I'm doing interviews, or if I go to a school and some kid would come up to me and say, why you name yourself Rick Ross? And I'd be like, I don't know. I'm going to give you my mama's number and you call her and ask her. So, you know, I got so much other stuff going on right now. My plate is like full. You see my stomach starting to swell up, man.
Yeah, I mean, like somebody like him, you know, I mean, you know, slide the big homie like $1 million or $2 million, and then
if you can, I mean, if you broke, just say it. You know? Don't fake it. Hey, don't fake it. Just tell everybody, man, I'm broke. I can't get nothing. You know. But I'm good though. I mean, I don't need. I mean, it would have been cool, you know, when I got out. You know, like he said on the radio, I was down on my luck. Yeah. You know, he said that on the radio. Oh, yeah, he was down on his luck, and so he wanted to sue me. And yeah, it's kind of where it was, you know. I was, you know, just getting out of prison after 20 years, you know. Things wasn't going well. I didn't even have a job, you know, no job, no car, you know, just reestablishing myself. And it would have been all right if he would have came and said, look, man, you know, you did a lot for me, you know. Yeah. I don't know where I would be at if I wasn't Rick Ross. I would have respected that.
Yeah, you got to pay homage. I mean, especially if you're going to name yourself after somebody.
I mean, you should. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, but you should. You know, if you have any street about you, you know, you give a care package, you know. Dude come to prison, you know, fresh off the street, he ain't got his money yet, because, you know, when you get to prison, they don't have your money on your book, so you got to wait a week or two before you get your bread. So, you know, everybody put together and get your care package. Here, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
that's on us.
Yeah, I mean, even if, like, let's say he didn't have the money, just like there's things he could have probably did to help facilitate, you know, income streams with you, you know.
Oh, no doubt. What about a job, you know? Like, man, you done did so much for me, man. I'm going to go talk to your PO and talk about you going on tour with us, you know. You carry the drum machines, or the speakers, or the suitcases, whatever, you know, but we want to give you an opportunity, you know. I mean, that's what it used to be in the old days, you know, these new cats, these new millionaires, or the new, you know, the new dons, they don't really see it like that, you know. They don't give hands up, you know.
And that's kind of what I wanted to ask you next. I mean, what's your opinion on, you know, like you hear so much about these rappers, and they glorify like this lifestyle, right? They're this gangster, this you know, they did all this stuff, and people buy into it, and then you find out they really, you know,
college kids.
Yeah, college kids buy in.
Master degree.
Yeah, like and they never did what they say they did, or but they're, you know, and this is where
they rode in a car with somebody who rode with the guy who did it.
Yeah. And when I interview, like, I'll give you an example, like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like when I'd interview a lot of the Bloods from Los Angeles, you know, they were really upset. You know, he's out there, you know, claiming to be a Blood, but he's got rainbow hair and, you know, this and that. And he's not articulating the blood culture as it should be and how it has been. And a lot of people have died for that cause.
No doubt.
And this guy is just out there flaunting it, getting paid, and just being disrespectful. I mean, what's your opinion on, like, the hip-hop industry today with...
Well, you know, the labels are not really looking for real gangbangers. You could believe that. They're looking for the guy who can pass, you know, for the image, and who has the style and technique to move the mass, you know. And unfortunately, that's just the way the game is. You know, it's not about being authentic or doing what you say you did. It's not about that. It's about can you move the crowd? You know, will the crowd move when you move? You know, and I think that's pretty much what's happening throughout the whole industry. You know, most of these guys are not really gangsters at all. They just talk about gangsterism, and you know, they grew up in these areas. You know, their first heroes was probably drug dealers. You know, it probably was a drug dealer that bought them their first drum machine or paid their studio costs. I mean, where else did they get the money from? You know, mama didn't give it to them. She was on welfare. So a lot of times, these are the people who are supporting their careers and help them get in the position that they're in.